What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you guys are new here, my name's Chris. It is currently 6:56 in the morning. You know, if you are a subscriber to this channel, it wouldn't be a video of mine if I wasn't waking up early and getting after it. Currently up on the rooftop, dude. I love spending my mornings out here, getting some sun. There was just this flicker of light that was just perfect over there. It looked so cinematic. Dude, I love downtown Milwaukee. This is that light. Woo, look at that light. I mean, oh, dude, this might be the thumbnail. All right, so I have been making videos for a very, very long time. Probably since I was in high school. I'm now 28, so do the math. Over 10 years of creating videos, and it's just been an obsession of mine, and I truly love the whole process of it. But there's always been one thing that I've struggled with, and I feel like a lot of people struggle with too, is just the ability to make content feel natural. And if you're not making it feel natural, you're forcing it. So what I mean by that is, I don't know if you guys have ever sat down to record a video, right? And you have this idea and you start to go and create that idea, and you're walking through the process, you're recording your clips, and it's just something about it just doesn't feel right, and you get frustrated and then you quit. And I've done that so many times. So you see, probably over the past 10 years, I've probably made up to 1,000 videos. I was going hard during short form 3 years ago. I started training for a marathon, and I decided I was going to document every single day on Instagram. I'd get home from work, I would take my camera and I would record myself running, I'd record myself stretching, and I would document that process, and I would upload every single day, every single day, every single day. And with uploading every single day, I became a little bit natural to creating it, but also I started just like forcing things, right? Instead of me just recording my content, I would just be thinking about how I can make it cool. Am I going to go up and spend half an hour going to a rooftop to make my 5-minute stretching look cool? Or am I just gonna do it inside of my apartment, get on with my run? And eventually, what ended up happening is I stopped caring about what I was doing, and I only focused on how sick can I make this content, and I started forcing it. Do you want some professional photos of your car? Yeah? That's why I love creating content right here. Ugh. Dude, I'll just take some photos for you. It's just a car, and I'll just send them to you via email. Yeah. I'm Chris.
Chris Carlos.
Great to meet you, man. I create content. I was creating a video, and I saw you up here, and I was like, I'll just ask him if you want some if you want some photos. Dude, what type of car is it?
It's a Tegra.
That right there is a reason why I love creating the accidental stuff that happens, and it kind of weirdly all plays in to what I was trying to talk about. Is I just started to force content, and forcing content just makes you not want to create, and it makes you not feel inspired. I feel like I create, or I want to create because I have a passion for this, and there's no better feeling than waking up, grabbing your camera, pressing record, and making a video that means something to you. And I have to be honest, there's been one thing that has helped me change the way I create content, that has gotten me out of the way of forcing content. Not gonna lie, I literally almost forgot my pre-workout. This workout would have sucked without this. Workout. I always hate doing this. Workout complete. Now, it's the best part about working out on Saturdays. My favorite part, coffee. I do too.
No?
No, I got it. The Milwaukee Marathon is today, and I'm not jealous of anyone running this race. I thought I would be. No. Today has been absolutely crazy. Nothing has gone to plan, and I'm okay with it. You see, that right there is the mindset shift I've had towards content, and it's allowing me to be a little bit more consistent and not be so hard on myself when I'm creating. You see, when you try to start taking content seriously and you start to upload more, you have all these crazy ideas, right? And you want to execute them to the best that you can. And when something goes wrong or something happens and it screws up your creative flow, you get frustrated, at least I do, and you get in your head a little bit and maybe you stop. And then you don't create that video. And now you're upset because you didn't upload and you want to create something else, but then you get too much in your head that that's not going to go well. And then all of a sudden it's been 3 weeks and you haven't posted any sort of content, but you know that you should be creating content and posting content. You see, we all live crazy lives, right? I do. I work 45 hours a week. And I have a fiance, and I have friends, I have family, and creating content for me is just something I've always wanted to do, something I've always wanted to be consistent with. And I get frustrated with things because nothing went my way. And lately I've just been saying, you know what? It's okay. It's okay that things aren't gonna go the way that I plan to. But being willing to adapt and still execute on your idea is the hidden key for creating content and staying consistent. You think Casey Neistat didn't have to adapt and change his thinking to upload like 700 days in a row? No, you're gonna have to adapt. You're gonna have to push through things that you don't want to do, but still creating, still being a content creator, still executing is the important part in all of this. You see, nothing needs to be perfect. I know it's cliche. Nothing needs to be perfect. All that matters is, did you show up? Did you record? Is it a good video? Post it. It doesn't matter if it didn't go the way that you want it to. And that right there is the mindset shift that I've had lately. And it's been very freeing because I know that I still need to show up for the things that I have outside of content creation. I know I need to go to the gym. I know I need to be there for my fiance. I need to be there for my family. I need to be there for my friends. But yet, figuring out a way to make content a part of my life and not make it my life is the key. And when I mean make it my life, I mean getting obsessed with content, getting upset that things aren't going the way that you want it to, and then you just stop uploading. I've done that. You've probably done that. You might be doing that right now. The number one thing to do is to adapt. It makes complete sense. It does. But we all get into our head. We all overthink things, me included. I'm way too hard on myself. And really, the best thing about creating content is not just putting out into the world and connecting with other like-minded people, but also finding new chapters out about yourself that you didn't know were there, right? That's the real success story, the real enjoyment is, yeah, I want this to reach thousands of people, but really, I was able to wake up, record, and execute. That's a win. That's a win. So be okay with things not going right. Be okay knowing that it's okay if you screw up, and just continue to adapt. And I really think that is just the key to creating content. Figuring out the type of videos that you want to make and going. Whether it's photography, videography, fish tanks, tarantula videos. I went down a weird rabbit hole last night of just fish tank videos, tarantulas. I started watching those like cave diver ones where they're like in those really small caves. Anxiety. But just be willing to execute and show up and adapt, and knowing that things may not always go your way, especially if you want to make vlogs, because vlogs are just capturing moments of your life and putting it into a story. So if a random dude shows up and is taking photos of his car and you have a nice camera, maybe just ask him if he wants some photos of his car. It might turn into a little cool clip in your video. Anyways, I hope that makes sense, and that is the video. I'm trying to upload more and more. I have an idea of being able to upload more than just one video a week, but for now, my goal is one video a week, the highest quality I can make it, and just go with that for now. Also, I'm in love with how good this shot looks right now. It's fire. Anyways, that's it. I have to go and do 30 other things, but I showed up and executed on this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Threads. That's where I'm the most active. And you can stay up to date with my life. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo, if you guys are still here and you like photography, I'm torn right now. Do I buy an X Pro 1 or the Nikon D700? I'm obsessed with the Nikon colors. I'm obsessed with how small the X Pro 1 is. Tell me in the comments if you're still here. And if not, you wouldn't be seeing this anyway.